Hi, welcome to this section of my QuickBooks training. This video is on how is a response to a question that was asked on my QuickBooks training Facebook group account. Can we receive payment against an invoice using general journal and also pay a bill using general journal? So I will show us the implication of doing that, and I also show us the right way to do that. So let's go straight to the point. So now I'm going to select customer center so that I can select the customer to receive a payment from. Then I'm also going to select vendor center so as to reflect the supplier or the vendor we are making payment to. So I'm going to start with then we also have to pull out a report of balance sheet, which also reflect our account receivable and account payable respectively. Okay, so now we see our account receivable is 664. Then our account payable is 35,500. So, okay, let's jump right into that. So go to company and make general journal. Now I'm going to select, I'm receiving payments, so I'm going to select Sterling Bank. So I'm receiving for 14,000, that's for French. So let's say I select French. The name is important for you to select. So I also select the account receivable, then also select French. Okay, now we have them selected, so I'll go ahead and save and close. Save anyways. Now go back to balance sheet. We'll see over here that it has reduced to 650 from 664. So let's double click on that. So once we double click on that, down here you see the payment of 14,000. Correct, right? Okay. Now let's go to customer center and also confirm. French is no longer owing us any 14,000. Correct? Okay. Now you see the general journal is here reflected as 14,000. Correct. Okay. Everything is done and dusted. But one more thing, this is where the challenge comes in. So when I go to receive payments, so let's say I just go there and I say, okay, by chance or something happened, I had to recall for French. You see now that that payment that was made or that we received from French is not reflecting on French because it's still showing that French is owing us 14,000. Then before that, let's go to banking. I'll open a register for Sterling Bank. You see we have 14,000, so it was correctly recorded on the account. Okay, let me see bank. Yeah, okay, this is what I want to see. I want to see Sterling Bank selected. Yeah, this is where I'm going to. So now you see the 14,000 here, which has increased. Okay, it's a negative balance, that's why it's reducing. It's supposed to increase. So everything has been done rightly, but the receipt payment is still showing that transaction. So it means if you are going to be making use of general journal to receive payment from customer, it's still not going to affect this customer payment, which is very, very important. We are not supposed to see this. Now you see this customer has credit available to apply credit, click discount credit. Now it means the payment we receive against this person is actually there as a credit or like an advance payment, which is not supposed, that payment is supposed to affect this transaction directly. So we don't need to still come down to the customer payment, because why are we using general journal? Because we don't want to use customer payment. So but if you are using general journal and you still have to come to customer payment, it means there is no need for that. So now if you see when I select, if I go ahead and select this, then I click on OK, then it means I'm paying double. It means I'm receiving double. I mean, I have a credit and I also have an additional payment made on this 14,000. You understand? So it's going to be twice. So except if I want to click on discount and credit, then I will use that. But we are not dealing with discount or credit here. We are trying to discuss on how we can receive our payment correctly to uh, from our customer. So if I have to do that and still come down to this place, why not just come in directly and receive the payment? So I'm going to go back and delete that general journal. Okay, company general journal. So I'm going to delete that transaction. So I only did that to show in response to the question that was raised. So I'll go back to receive payment. Receive payment. Okay. Then now I'll do it the proper way. So I'll select French. Then I'll make payment for this transaction. Now you see it's not showing me that credit is available. This is how we should go about it. Then you save and close. It automatically clear from here. Then once you go to customer center for French, you also see that we don't have any balance. This time around it's showing payment, not general journal, which is correct. Then once you go to the Sterling Bank, you also see that we have the 14,000, which is correct. Then if you also go to balance sheet, then you see that you also have that balance of 650, which is correct. So we are not supposed to make use of general journal, because if you make use of general journal to receive a payment on an account, it means you are receiving in advance. You are receiving as a credit to apply. So we're not receiving credit here. We are receiving payment against what has been sold to that customer initially. So hope you understand this illustration. So let's go to payable, which is vendor center. I'm going to select here. Let me say Isaac Paul. Okay. Now on Isaac Paul, there is a bill of 25,000 and a bill payment of this. So let's go to Abu Fatai. Let's see what Abu Fatai holds. There's a bill of 10,550. This is a check transaction, so it's not a credit transaction. It's payment made directly. So this is a transaction of a bill of 10,550. So let's pay Abu Fatai. Let's make use of general journal again. So if you go to general journal, so I'm trying to show you that we're not supposed to make use of general journal. So I will debit account payable. Okay, so to still serve as I guess it's 10,550. Okay, then I'll select Abdul Fattah. Okay, then I'll go back to the bank I'm making a payment from. Then I also select this guy here. Okay, now I'll go ahead and hit save and close. Then we're going to do the same. We check the over here. You see we don't have any balance, and over here you see we don't also have any balance. It has cleared each other. Then let's go to balance sheet and refresh. On balance sheet, we see the account payable has reduced to 25,000 instead of 35,550. As I will click on that, I will see the 10,550 that was paid just now. Okay. Now, what is remaining? So now, if we go to Sterling Bank, we'll see that the payment is out, which is 10,550. Okay. Now, what if we try to go to pay bill? Let's see if it will still show us this nigga is still owing us 10,550. Now you see over here, Abdul Fattah Monero is still owing us. We are still owing him 10,550. So with this, we see that that method is not correct. So I'm going to go back to company and select general and delete that transaction. So this is not the proper way to do that. So when I delete that, so I'll go back to pay bill. Then this time around, I will just select. Then I'm paying from sterling. Then pay selected. Now you see everything will be done appropriately. So when I go to receive bill again, let's go home. Let's say I want to receive bill again. I want to pay bill. Abdul Fattah will no longer appear, which is okay, which is what I want. Then if I also go to receive payment and select French, French also should not appear, unlike what happened when we use general. So I hope I have answered your question. Please feel free to drop any question if you still have additional. Like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, then share my videos also. If you need a bookkeeping or accounting services, we'll also render that. For training purposes, we'll also train staff, owners, and we'll also set up QuickBooks accounting software. For anybody who wants to migrate to online or desktop, or anybody that's using an Excel or using another software that wants to make your QuickBook, we are readily available. The best service is what we offer. So hope you guys enjoy this class and you understand properly. So hope to see you guys in my next class and have a wonderful